everyone, welcome. My name is Loki Pokes and I'm going to show you how to build up a settlement. So I've started a new game. I've got as far as Concord, where I've brought Preston back to Sanctuary Hills, and then I've just been given the quest line Sanctuary. So we'll just quickly go through what you need to do here to make a starting settlement. Of course, once you get to a point that people start to become happy, then you can customize it to however you want. So right, let's crack on. First things first, we need to go into our workshop. And then, if I'm honest, you just need to scrap everything that's around. Sanctuary Hills is a bit of a mess. So by scrapping all these bits and pieces here, we can, including this house, we are basically getting some stock into our system. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now I have decided to destroy the entire town and get rid of all of the crap. We best start the mission. So is to build enough beds for the Sanctuary Hill settlers. So I believe there is 5 I've currently got. I've already got 1 bed down, which is the one I've been using as my saves. Yep, so 5. So what I tend to do is just use a house. Don't give them my house because, you know, that's mine. And we're just going to build a couple of beds. Now you can build any sort of bed you want. Myself, I prefer doing, you may as well do it exactly how you want it to be to begin with, so I go with the slightly nicer ones. These ones here come with the Voltec upgrade. So make like a little quarters here. It's going to be a room. Now, it did say we only had to make enough beds for 5 people. However, I know that we're going to get more settlers, so, and I'm going to probably be out gallivanting the wastes. Cool, so we've got enough beds here for 9 people now.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
So you can do this a couple of different ways. You can do a water pump that needs to be put into dirt. Best place to do it is really here, because that's where everyone is. However, Sanctuary Hills has got quite a lot of resources available to you, particularly if you've got rid of a lot of the town. So again, you may as well start as you mean to go on. So in this case, this is the water pump I was talking about. It's quite simple, produces 3 water. You need enough for 5. These ones here now need to be, well, need to have electric. So this one here requires 5 electrical. And it needs to be placed in water. So, easy thing to do. Place that now. I've got enough water for 40, but it's not going to show it because it needed power. So we go over to our power. And I'm going to do a nice beefy generator just here. Because it will help with the added security we might be needing later on. So next thing we need to do is attach some wires in. And there we are. For some reason it didn't want to do it for me then. So now we've got water, enough water for 40, which is going to be absolutely plenty for any sort of settlement it's going to be. So now we go and find good old Sturgis again. Oh, he's gone for a kick.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, We'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Okay. Let's get some crops. Now, there's a really easy way to do this. And that is behind this yellow house here. There's already some melon in the ground, and in fact some of the settlers are already working on it.
Seems to be growing well.
So depending on how you want your settlement to look is whether or not where you put things. So just for the point of the video, we are going to just put our food down here. So now there are some tips on how to get this food source quite close together. However, I'm just showing you this for quick, simple easiness. As you can see, I've got some tato plants, and we're just going to place enough down until we've got enough food for the team. Okay, now as you see, I have got plenty there. These are all worth 0.5. So this is because, you know, we've got enough allocated settlers to harvest our fruit and veg. So
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
cool. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is going to make some defences for our Sanctuary Hills. Best place to do this is where your raiders normally come from. So in Sanctuary Hills, it's normally from the front, although super mutants have been known to come from sort of this area and also way back over to that side. But for the time being, we only need a little bit of defence. We're not that sort of built up yet. Okay, so what I'm going to be building is a heavy machine gun. So this can be found in defence and in turrets, and there we are. So the heavy machine gun takes up 10 steel, 2 circuitry, 2 gear and 4 oil. Yeah, I like just placing mine up there just so it sort of works. Now I haven't got enough to build a second one, however we've got enough to speak to Sturgis. What I tend to do as we get a bit more established, this area here will become a bit more sort of fortified because this is where the majority of our raids come from. I'd also fortify this area here a little bit more because super mutants are known to come from that area, and also via the other side of the compound. Okay, and once we speak to Sturgis again, that is the end of this quest.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
It's best just to quickly do that challenge because you get 150 odd XP depending on your level. I've got 195 there, and just enough to level myself up. Okay, so that is the basis of building your sort of settlement. Obviously, the more people you get, you've got to keep an eye on your food, your beds, your power, and your defense. The more resources you have, the more defense, because the more likely someone is wanting to take it from you. I'll do some more videos on defense a bit later on, but for now, that is me, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.